Hello again, welcome back to another daily Bind of Isaac Repentance. Okay, negative 63 runs. Do a daily first today. If we die, we die, and we just continue on. We're going to Isaac. A little potato head right there. It is a, let's see, today is Tuesday. Yeah. The 6th. Can you believe that? This comes out tomorrow. So, I did some recording today for New Vegas, so I got like a few days of backlog for that, so that's cool. It's not so much because I've just been kind of getting bored of this game, honestly. Like, not getting a whole lot accomplished. And I knew it was going to come to this point where it's like, all while da-da-da, and therefore things are not going to look up too well with everything. Because like that's the thing with video games, it's like the more you get unlocked, the harder it is to get like the harder stuff unlocked, you know? The tail end of things. I got like most of everything unlocked, that's the thing. Just these few cute key characters, and then some of the items and stuff that gets a little tedious. And I haven't really heard much about a patch, other than just kind of whispers of what. I don't know if this has been just confirmed or not from some kind of random live stream. It's just never been picked up by the media or something, or it's in some tweet I haven't looked at. Supposedly, oh my god. I stopped because I was trying to itch my arm. I assume that there's going to be a patch soon, and they're going to be fixing the issue with Lazarus and, you know, anointed Lazarus and the anointed Jacob stuff. And then they're going to also be patching up game breaks at the same time, which sucks, but you know. If they were to patch all that stuff up, I want at least to where it's like the game's not like even more worse off or something, you know? Like, they fix some things, but then it's like even worse with like how things are. Just like more breaks. Like I seen there was a glitch somewhere of someone using Genesis. And they went out, but you know, of course it goes on the next floor, of course. So they went out. You know, things are fine. Until they wanted to go to the dark room, and the dark room automatically takes them up, not down. They wanted to go down to Sheol, and they can't because the game decides, hey, this is glitched. Let's take them down to Sheol instead. Then I seen another thing too with the reverse Emperor card at Hush, which I actually did that, but I did something different. I went to the door that went to Delirium rather than the other door, because I guess the other door, if you go through the other one, it completely locks you out of the game. You can't do anything. You're stuck. So I'm pretty fortunate I didn't back out when I did that a long time ago with that. Because the whole purpose of that, for me to get to Hush and stuff, is to get to Delirium fight. That was the whole purpose, because I already took down Delirium, so that was the kind of the context of things. And because of that card, just took down Monstro, and then Monster just pretty much ate it. And then opened up that secret passage, which is really nice. I'm just kind of speeding along here. Got a lot of dingles and crap. Holy crap. Like literal crap in this room. Oh my god. Now, I haven't been playing great either, so like, There's that. Alright, speed upgrade, that's whatever. Maybe I shouldn't take that if I'm gonna go in here. Alright, alright. Well, we're most definitely taking both of these. Okay, next floor. Yeah, there's something magical, I guess, about games and stuff. It's like, you know, there's a vested interest of people, you know, wanting to, like, mod this kind of, not mod, want these kind of fixes to where it's like, it's kind of a following to wanting to get these things done to as quickly as you can. I don't know, they're working on other projects too, and I could see that. Because they're doing Four Souls, which is like a card game version of Isaac, some kind of a... I don't know what it is entirely, exactly. It's something... Like, I'm not really, like, familiar with the game exactly. Now, that item would be very bad for us, so we're going to skip that. Need 10 rocks. Maybe not. Alright. I could have sworn I seen one. Maybe it was from another room. Yep, there it was. I knew I seen one. That could be a super secret room, but I'm going to get this rock instead. There we go. That's nice. Been pretty fortunate with these marked rocks. I kind of wonder when the timetable is for Isaac to be kind of fixed up a bit more. There's still kind of glitches and stuff. I mean, it's better. I know that because, like, we'll definitely take this. Alright. Alright, tears up. I'll take that, definitely. Alright. I mean, we didn't have to do this, but whatever. Maybe that increases our chances slightly for a devil angel deal combination, since we've got duality. It kind of combines the chances and stuff. I think that's how it works. Alright, we gulped the trinket. That's cool. Now, would I be willing to use mods to kind of fix some of these issues in the game? I mean, yeah, I might. Like, for example, like, there might be mods out there that would fix Anointed Jacob with having Esau being invincible, which is exactly what I heard that may be happening with fixing up the game. And that probably makes sense to keep Esau invincible, because that's the big issue. He dies, then you're in ghost form, right? And you're just one hit away from death. So you got that on top of, like, him coming after you and giving you that one hit from death after hitting you initially. And that kind of complicates things. Now, I don't know how they're going to fix Lazarus, because they made it to where it's like a flip system. Are they just going to, like, make it where it's like the items just drop or whatever? You can interchange items like the mods are going to try to do with this setup? I don't know. I mean, it's a cool concept, don't get me wrong, but it's like... I should have picked that up. It's a cool concept, but it's I mean, the whole thing's complicated, you know? It's like they have to find a balance. Not make the game too easy, not make it too hard, and it definitely is harder than the original. I mean, I've had my frustrating times playing this initially. I got kind of good at it, and then I'm kind of falling back down again because the characters being what they are. Or some of them. I got pretty fortunate with some cases for like some characters and some runs. Like I got lucky with the Anointed Lost and finding Blank Card, Chaos Card, which I haven't seen Blank Card in a while, and all these other ones. Or Stopwatch and stuff. Or Nod Leaf. But I do agree there needs to be kind of a balanced system with fixing some of these issues. Like the Lost, for example, the Anointed Lost, there's an issue about item rooms not being great. You know, getting able and stuff. It's a great example. Or Headless Baby, or Ball of Tar, or, you know, all those. I almost got them all. Shoop the Whoop's okay, but I think this is going to do us a little better. And also, to just kind of add to, it's like the DLC wasn't really complete too either. So there was a lot of stuff that was kind of left out. I think that's Astral Projection, isn't it? Yeah. And they're kind of hitting a deadline too, is the thing. And they're supposed to fix some things. Time goes along. Now, I don't know much about programming, so I can't say for certain what the deal is and how it can be easily remedied. But I do know for a fact, and I'm not downplaying the fact that they've got other projects to do, and they actually are busy with a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, Edmund McMillan was doing some live stream stuff, because there's like a Patreon or something he's got to where he's building up this card game even more, 4 Souls, and people are starting to get into it some more, and he wants to build up more of a system there. And he got these unique cards and stuff like that. You get to a certain tier list, which is interesting. I mean, I've heard of something similar like that, you know, like pre-orders and stuff. You pre-order something, and you're supposed to get like a little thing from it. Like a little prize or something. Like I did that for Halo Reach. Got the Legendary Edition. Yeah, the Legendary Edition that came with like the figurine set and stuff like that. I did it mostly because I want the legendary like flaming helmet, not so much the figurines. I still have them. I've only like opened it like twice, like got it out of its wrapping and box, so it's like in pristine condition. It was a big deal that I got that because one, I wanted the helmet because that was a big deal back then of getting the flaming helmet, and two, it's like it was Bungie's last Halo game, and at the time I thought there'd probably be no more Halo games after that. It turns out another company. Well, no, it's not true. So like, there were other Halo games after Reach, I think, because but before 3D43 took over, which was the that's pretty good here too. which was what was it called? Now I'm blanking here. I used to play a lot of it. Halo Wars. So Halo Wars was a big deal. I mean, I played the Christ out of that game. That game's fun. So much fun. So simple. Like, I tried playing Halo Wars. Not Halo Wars. Halo Wars 2. It was okay, but the thing was, it's just too much strategy. Like, too much, too much complexity. There's just too much stuff going on. As opposed to the old games, a little bit easier to catch on to things. There you go, move on, alright. I think that did something. But yeah, like Halo Wars was so fun, man. I played a lot of multiplayer Halo Wars. Mostly like the 2 versus 2 or 2 versus 3 ones. I wasn't so big in the one-on-one maps. Of course, the issues I've had playing the games is I'm building too much stuff to where it's like I'm not building a little army quickly to protect myself from quick invasions, and that was always my downfall with that. So then time went on, I kind of learned to like kind of progress things with getting a little army together quickly, and especially the little spies that come by too. They try to figure out like what you're building, so you just build a counter, like counter-offensive like team. I don't know, it's just a lot of strategies. So it's basically like a rock, paper, scissors kind of strategy game. Essentially, you're trying to like use the foe's weaknesses. So like the flying types, for example, you can use anti-air, and then if you use like say tanks, you can use like, and what do you call it? I'll take the fish. What was I gonna say? If you use it, okay, so if the enemy has tanks or something, right? Then you. I'm blanking here. Well, you use like things like Cobras, which are vehicles in the game, or using Hunters if you're Covenant. Stuff like that. Cobras like kick butt. You can have them set up on the map and have them just shoot stuff from semi-far away. You can do a lot of damage against vehicles, especially you got a bunch of them packed together. And those combined with like Wolverines, which are like anti-air, does the trick. Now anti-air, like you got the Wolverines, and then if you got the Vampires, which are flying vehicles, but they're anti-flying, so they can take down some stuff. Trying to see what else. I don't know why there's like this light that's on them. Like that, like a beam of light. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, Satanic Bible would be pretty darn good, but the problem is they're damaged. Man, but then, okay. Holy crap. Might just stick with the book. Oh yeah, that's right. If they're in our little aura, it does that. I forgot. Oh, and then that happens. Okay. We can see if we try to get a devil deal. If we can get it. Whoops. Oh, I went there early. Now, I don't know how I feel about Halo Infinite. As far as I'm aware of, I think I might be able to get the beta access. I said might because it's kind of a pick and choosy situation right now with that. They're kind of picking people to do it instead of like whatever. And most of the time they've picked me for each of the games, so I assuming I might be able to get it. We're gonna have to wait and see. I'll be interested in trying it. I just kind of stand in like the clamoring and the which the clamoring is back kind of, and the what do you call it? The we did that. Okay. Well, see, there was the clamoring. Interesting. Okay. I'm assuming this would give us kind of a wafer effect if we get hit the first time, I think. If I'm thinking this right thing. So each time we get hit, it makes the range bigger, so the range. I mean, the reason why I talk about the Halo game, it's just because like it's. I mean, I played Halo 5, and the problem with Halo 5 was it was meant to have microtransactions, and like there's an incentive for you to go and spend money, but of course there's also an incentive to just keep grinding to get these care package card things used for Warzone games, specifically for Warzone and only Warzone. I don't know about in Forge mode. I don't know if Forge mode you gotta get those unlocked first before you can put them in Forge and use them. I don't think you do. I could be wrong. I never really messed with Forge mode in Halo 5 so much because at that point in my life I was just kind of getting older and wasn't having so much fun with playing Halo 5 at times. I've yet to beat Halo 5 on Legendary, same as Halo 2, which I've got quite far with Halo 2's thing. Halo 5, not so much. Other DLC I've done. Other games I've done, except for like maybe, well, the miniature Halo games, the Spartan Assault and all that stuff, I haven't really played. Oh, and I didn't play Halo 1 on Legendary either, come to think of it, surprisingly. Kind of weird thought. I mean, I could probably beat Halo 1 on Legendary. I don't think it's that hard. Now, Halo 2, I heard that was just terrible. With the freaking Jackal snipers. You know what's carrying us is this beam of light and this book of Satanic Bible. Of course, next floor, this rain around us is going to be much smaller. Oh, our thing, lunch pail trinket thing, dropped a lunch for us. That's kind of a rare treat. I never really pick up that trinket so much. I'm like, might as well. Good thing, I need some more health. We need like more damage and stuff. We gotta be getting close though. I do find it just kind of a weird time too with like everything. You know, 360 was like the shiz niz back then for Xbox era. Xbox 360. It was just a little bit simpler times, you know? It's like nowadays it's like you got much more of a digital access to things, and things are not being backward compatible. And now that a new Xbox is out, I don't think there's much as compatibility anymore. I think there is some still they're bringing back. But it's going to come to the point where it's like they're just going to just stop going far back, because like you got the first Xbox, then you get the 360, then you got Xbox One, and now you got the one after that. And how far back are they going to go with stuff like that? Like they didn't even get my favorite game, which was what do you call it? The Arctic Thunder. I know it's not a like as popular game as like other ones and stuff, but it's like just little things like that. I haven't been on my Xbox for a few months either. Finally got our damage upgrade. I haven't really played on a PlayStation in a while either, like some years. Like I tried getting into like PlayStation 3 and 4 and stuff, a little bit of 4. I mean, I don't own one. I just was playing on one with somebody's place, and I just can't get into it. It's kind of the same thing with the Switch. Like I just can't. Call me a boomer and all, but like I just can't do it. Oh my god. I don't know if I would even want that thing. I'm going to assume that this is increasing our chances. Hey, you could do some angel lighting, huh? I can do it too, man. Now I could also ask you to project. There we go. We're going to keep the book with us, because that's been keeping us alive. And I'm not really bummed out about, like, games not being brought into those new generational systems. Like, I can easily get a cheap copy of Arctic Thunder, which I do have, with a cheap game system, which I can get, and just play it normally. Now, it would be cool to get, like, an updated version of it. A lot of battery charges, that's very cool. Oh my goodness. You seeing this? Okay. But I'm not really like wanting them desperately to go and do that. Because I know they brought a remake of Hydro Thunder to 360, which then they ported to the Xbox One. I guess that's kind of a start, but what makes Arctic Thunder unique is not only because it's snowmobiles, but you're also like kicking guys and you're throwing dynamite and everything else. There's much more violence to it. I remember playing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on PS1 because they made, okay, so like the PS1 version is totally different than the Xbox. Was there an Xbox version? No, I think there was a GameCube version and PlayStation 2. They're totally different than the PlayStation 1 version. Graphic-wise and function-wise and stuff. I've beaten it. I technically had to look up the part about the chessboard. Like, I wasn't going to go around and doing the exact movements on my own. Because I know how to play chess. At that point, when I was playing the game, I know how to play chess. The time when I was playing the game when I was a kid, though, I think I knew how to play that. I can't remember. It's been a number of years. Okay, well, those are actually pretty good pills. It's been a number of years. It's been 84 years. And it's kind of weird to go back and playing these games because like the graphics were like different back then because they were so advanced back for its time back then, and now it's like, you know, kind of laughable. Like when I've been doing this New Vegas stuff lately, like I know how the graphics were back then. It's just that there's something about it where it's like very nostalgic sake, to where you don't care about the graphics as long as the game plays, you know, pretty well and it's pretty fun. My first PlayStation game I played. No, well, maybe no, it's not my first. So like. Probably one of my first would have been, oh my goodness, would have been, I don't know why I'm blanking here. So we rented a game at Blockbuster called Donald Duck Going Crackers. I think it was Blockbuster. If not, it was Family Video. And just play the Christ out of the game. That game was tough too. That was the first one. Of course, we were kids and stuff back then, so like, we didn't have like many options on the table about choice of games and stuff. But I did play some violent PlayStation games, rated M ones when I was younger. I don't think my mother knew about it. Tomb Raider ones. Oh, and then I think Silent Hill? Or Resident Evil or something like that? I try to remember, it was like the 90s. Well, no, it would have been the 2000s when PlayStation 2 came out, didn't it? Well, I actually, you know what, I think I did play on the PlayStation 1 before we even got the PlayStation 2, so it would have been the 90s for that. Man, that was such a long time ago. That blows my mind. You know what, we might just go and just fight this boss. I don't know why we're just dilly-dallying here. This is a pretty productive run. It was a weird one, too. productive talk too. I mean, like, the world keeps moving, you know? More and more games are being developed. And I kind of learn now. Not now. I've been learning over the years about, like, how I'm less and less hyped with video games anymore. I used to be kind of hyped for certain titles coming out and whatever, and then I just kind of see through things that's happened over the years about things being downgraded or lies being propagated and stuff, and it's like, just done with that, man. 420 plays. We're 420, man. That was a pretty good run. I still enjoyed it. We got to the boss rush and stuff. That's fine. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.